it just shows you how far your program reaches, Melody.
Yeah.
Is there any currency risk associated here in the dollar if the dollar collapses? And my answer is you convert rupees into gold, like so many Indians have in India. And that's the way you go. You don't worry about the dollar. You don't worry about the rupee, or the rupee, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. You buy gold. And 30% of the gold in the world that's ever been mined is sitting in India. And the offtake from India this year will probably be about 27, 28% of world gold production. Things have slowed down a little bit because the price went up, but they've been in buying with both hands in the high 880s and 900 area. I know that because the demand is picking up. Demand is picking up from mainland China as well. I have a report in today's International Forecaster that Singapore is selling a lot of gold into the Chinese market in country. And so that's what you should do. And if you're an Indian or otherwise and you don't live in India, you live in the United States or Canada or something like that, the answer is still the same. Only you buy coins.
And we have lots of them, so give us a call. Right, Bob?
You believe it. You know, I see, you know, when we have markets like this that are stultified, rolling back and forth, when people should be buying, and they're not, what happens is gold and silver or anything bolts away from them, and then they buy it over $1,000 or over $25 an ounce. It's dumb.
You know, Bob, I have a handful of customers that every time gold goes up there, they call and they buy, and they'll tell me, "Yep, I always buy at the high." I mean, I can't tell you how many customers. I mean, it's, you know, we chuckle about it, and you know, it goes on. But I mean, they're long-term buyers, and they understand the importance of owning gold. So, but it's true. They'll come in, you know, at 1,000, and they'll just let it slip out of their fingers, slip right through their fingers. And so those of you who are listening who do that, give me a call. Don't wait for it to get to 1,000. We're getting close to the bottom. I have a quick question here. Back at the end of 2008, there was a lot of discussions about the COMEX being in danger of defaulting. And Ralph from Canada wants to know whatever happened to that. He doesn't hear about it anymore.
Well, first of all, COMEX is lying about their inventory. They have two types of inventory. One of them is saleable, and the other one isn't, to make it simple. And the one that's saleable, which is used by dealers to meet commitments when they've sold gold or silver. I've got a piece in today's issue on silver, and quite a bit of delivery was taken. I forget what the percentage was of what's available to be taken. It wasn't monstrous. I'll guess at 15 or 20%. But in gold, and both in silver and in gold, over the past 2 months, the inventories haven't changed. Now, people are taking delivery. In gold, we don't know how much has been taken delivery of, but we know it's over 20% of the eligible gold. We'll have the final figures here in the next several days. But even if it's 25%, and they don't change their inventory figures, they're telling you, we're not going to tell you what we got. And then there's the rumor a couple of months ago that the European Central Bank sold gold. Almost the same amount of gold that COMEX needed to deliver against its short contracts that took delivery. So when you don't have a transparent system, when you have a government and that allows the CFTC to do what they're doing, you can't tell what's going on. But when they don't tell you, you know it's bad for them. Otherwise, they tell you.
And we're heading into break right now, 1-800-375-4188 for your gold and silver coins and a complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. Folks, if you want to send us any questions by email, send them to discountgoldandsilver@yahoo.com. That is discountgoldandsilver@yahoo.com. Never called me back.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that one guy that he wanted a gold dealer, and he was all pumped up. Here we go. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. You're listening to Financial Survival, 1-800-375-4188 for all your gold and silver coin needs. And, folks, we handle all coins. Not only do we handle the numismatic coins, but we also handle all the bullion coins. We do handle foreign coins. So we have a wide range, and lots of times I have customers say, well, you only do numismatic coins. Well, that's just not true. We handle the whole range, and we also buy coins back. And there's been several people telling me that they've been wanting to sell their coins, and they've been shopping around, and nobody wants their coins. And so I can't imagine why. And the bid prices are extremely low. So if you're looking to sell your coins, give us a call at 800-375-4188. That probably wouldn't be the smartest thing for you to do, but sometimes life happens, and sometimes we need some cash for one reason or another, or an emergency happens. So if that happens to you and you need to sell your coins, give us a call at 800-375-4188. And you can also use that same number, the 800 number, for your complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. And Bob's going to tell us about the International Forecaster. Right?
I am?
Yes.
Am I?
Don't you? Don't you want to?
Anyway, the International Forecaster is about business, finance, economics, social, and political issues all over the world. We publish by email on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Usually runs around 35, 40 pages or so each time. And we have a hard copy for those who are not on the Internet that goes out twice a month. And if you'd like to go to our site, that address is theinternationalforecaster.com. The International, Forecaster.com. Or you can email us at bob@intforecaster.com. That's bob@intforecaster.com.
1-800-375-4188 for your complimentary issue. And, of course, your gold and silver coins, again, here at Discount Gold and Silver. Send us your emails for questions for the program at discountgoldandsilver@yahoo.com. And a few questions have come in. And the first question is, according to Bloomberg report, companies in the U.S. cut fewer jobs in April, indicating the worst of the recession's employment losses may have passed. Payrolls fell by an estimated 491,000 workers last month, less than the economist's forecast, and the fewest since October. Those are figures from the ADP today. March reading was revised to show a reduction of 708,000 workers, down from the previous month of 742. What is the reason in reduction of over 200,000 jobs? Is this another made-up number?
Could very well be. And they'll do anything to keep that market up, because if the market goes down to 4,000, you've got most of the financial institutions in the country wiped out. And that's really what it amounts to. So they're doing anything. And to stay afloat. And to them, the end justifies the means. It's just like, we have a depression during the 1930s and we can't get out of it. So we got to have a war. It's just simple. We don't want to have a war, supposedly, but we got to have it. Well, it's the same thing with this. They lie about everything, and they get caught all the time, and it doesn't make any difference. I mean, lying is socially and politically acceptable. Everybody lies now. It's fashionable. Incidentally, the leader in the market has been, excuse me, the NASDAQ. And, the market was up 102 today, and S&P was up the equivalent of about 141 points, and NASDAQ was only up 30 Dow points. Could be telling us something. Anyway, next question.